Hey, I'm Stork, and this is your Saltire Games Game Break. Today I'm going to tell you about another game you can take to those family gatherings, Disney's Villainous. In Villainous, you take control of one of the famous Disney villains, and you try to spread your villainy and get to your nefarious plan before the others do. Right now I'm showing you the original version of Disney Villainous, but there are so many versions since this original came out years ago. There's at least 7 or 8 regular Disney versions, there's Marvel versions, there's Star Wars versions. Let me show you a few of those on the screen right now. That's a lot of versions. I'm not going to go into all the rules because there's a bunch of really good how to play videos out there, but I'll give you a brief overview. You're going to take a character. You're going to start with their character board. One of these game aids, it has action symbols on one side and villain objectives on the other. And one of your leaflets. Now mine looks a little different because I've laminated it, but basically all the same. You'll also need your villain's game piece. These game pieces are amazing. Very cool looking, very colorful, have a great table presence. And like I said, if you take it to a holiday or a family gathering, people are gonna wanna stop and say, what are you doing with those cool pieces? Especially all the Disney fans. So as I said earlier, you're trying to get your villain objective done. For example, Prince John here is trying to collect 20 power tokens at the start of his turn. And it tells you right here. It tells you on this villain objective card. It also tells you on his leaflet. Power tokens look like this. Just little round discs, and you use those to not only, in Prince John's case, win the game, but you use those to play your cards. Each character also has 2 decks of cards. You have your Fate deck and your Villain deck. The Villain deck is gonna have things in it that are good for you. The Fate deck is gonna have things in it that are bad for you. So when your opponent plays a Fate action, what they're gonna do is take 2 cards out of your deck, you're gonna reveal them, and they're gonna play one of these cards. So for instance, Robin Hood is a hero in Prince John's Fate deck, but Robin Hood wouldn't be seen in Queen of Hearts' Fate deck. All the decks, all of the stuff is specific to which movie, which characters, which villains that you're playing. So it's very thematic and really cool. On your turn, you're gonna move your piece and you're gonna just basically set it in one of these locations. It's that easy. And then you can follow and do the symbols that are on here. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through what those symbols are because there's lots of good videos out there. One thing that makes this game so great is that you have all those different versions and they can all play together for the most part. You can pick any Disney villain from any other set and play them against this Disney villains from this set. If I want to play Queen of Hearts versus Oogie Boogie, I can do that. The other thing that's so fun about it is it's Disney. Everybody loves seeing Disney. Everybody loves the stories. And one thing that makes this game easy to play with non-gamers, family, friends, is you're kind of doing your own thing for the most part. Your only player interaction is with those Fate cards. It's also a great game to play around the table and you can kind of talk and conversate with everybody and be more social. So while somebody else is taking their turn, I can talk to a friend over here or catch up with a family member. Keep in mind when buying some of the expansions and other ones, there are certain ones that are single player characters and you would need another character to play. And there's even a beginner's one that's even a more simplified version. If you like Star Wars, there's Star Wars, and if you like Marvel, there's Marvel. There's all kinds of possibilities that you can play with Disney, Marvel, or Star Wars Villainous. Thanks for watching the Saltire Games Game Break, and hopefully this helps when you're choosing your next game.